Hello world, this is Wolfstar Games, and welcome back to more Robotics Notes Elite. Last time we were witness to the after effects of Subaru's and Mizuka's accidents, and I have to say that it got very emotional, especially with Juna. I mean, the poor girl. I hope by the end of this that Juna comes out of it a stronger person. I mean, she was growing so much after her, overcoming her fear of robots and coming to amends with her grandfather. And now that just all came crashing back down, and I feel so bad for her. And we know that it's not really her fault. It's no one's fault, really. But with Juna, seeing how fragile she is emotionally, it's like she... I don't know, I want to say that Juna will be the one out of everyone to grow the most out of this whole ordeal. Throughout this whole game, really. So, for her sake, I hope that everything turns out alright.
Akiは何をやっても平凡止まりなのよ。
And last time we left off, we switched back to the point of view of Akiho. By the sounds of it, this is Misa-ne. And actually, I believe we've heard her say this before. That's what Misa said to me after she graduated, just as she was leaving the island. Just right before she left, huh? Oh, this is rather cute CG. She was right. I couldn't be like my big sister. For as long as I can remember, all I could do was run behind her. I'd excitedly go on about how amazing she was, watching from a distance. My older sister and I have always been a weird pair, obsessed with robot anime because of our dad. I wouldn't say it's all that weird. On days off, the two of us would shut ourselves away in Dad's study and watch old anime all day long. On nice days, we'd go out into the yard and play out robot anime. Aww. We'd use sticks on the ground as beam sabers.
エゴだよ、それは。
Or ego, really, okay.
地球が持たん時が来ているのだ。
Okay, that's definitely older Akiho's voice actor voicing Akiho, also younger. I've noticed that tends to be a trend with Japanese voice actors. We were like a couple of boys. There's nothing wrong with that.
いつか一緒にガンバムを作ろうよ、アキ。
I mean, while they didn't build one together, they did build the same robot just separately. Gun build one.
ガンバム作れるの？今は無理だけど、いつか。
One day, yeah.
ガンダムじゃなくてもいい。大きなロボットを。じゃあ、うちとお姉ちゃんでロボットを作って、それでね、カイに操縦してもらおうよ。
Even when she was this young, she was like, Kaito will pilot it.
いい考えね。
Even Misa-ne thought it would be a great idea for Kaito to pilot the robot.
だったらその時のためにカイを今からしっかり鍛えておかないと。
It's like, that's a sweet memory. At the end of the day,
私はもう
but at the end of the day,
夢を追えないの。
I really do wonder what happened with Misa-ne not going after her dream anymore. It's like, what caused her to change her mind? I mean, was it the rabbit hole she went down with Kimijima? I mean, that would be my guess, but I don't know for sure. That's what Misa said on the day that the Central Tanegashima High Robot Research Association became a club. It was the first time in my life that I'd heard my older sister sound so weak. Her entire first year in high school, she worked endlessly to have a club. So why did she say such a thing on that day? Good question. I was just an elementary schooler at the time, but no. Even now, I still don't understand how she felt that day. Hopefully we'll understand why of how she felt before the end of the game here. It's possible that, much like me now, a lot of things happened that pushed her off the path.
ねえ、アキ。あなたが私の夢を叶えてくれると嬉しい。
So it was like Misa-ne, like passing the torch on to her sister. I mean, while that's really sweet, I don't know. It's like Misa-ne's dream just falling by the wayside like this just makes me really wonder what exactly happened.
あなたは私なんかよりよっぽどロボットのこと好きでいるもの。
I still remember the look on her face when she said those words to me. It was a little lonesome. It was a little sad. And it was on that day that my dream became set in stone. I would fulfill the promise I made with my beloved older sister. That's why I said it.
アキは何をやっても平凡止まりなのよ。
In response to those words,
お姉ちゃんの言う通りだけど。
she agreed with her. Okay, that's interesting.
お姉ちゃんの夢はきっとうちが叶えるから。それまで東京で待ってて。お姉ちゃん。
No. I slowly opened my eyes. It's like, so that wasn't just a flashback, but also a dream, wasn't it? A very sweet, sad dream. At that moment, a single tear falls from the corner of my eye and runs along my temple. Aww. Was I crying? I immediately realize that I'm in my room and on my bed. A dream, eh? Still half asleep, I rub my eyes. It's like time to wake up. I slowly raise my body. It's been a little while since I dreamt about my sister. God, I really do have a sister complex. I love her way too much. There's really nothing wrong with that, if you ask me. I mean, she's family. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm just a hopeless little sister whose feelings for her cold sibling have gone unrequited for years. Through my pajamas, I tightly grip my chest. Deep inside, I feel the throb of a suffocating pain. Robot figures and plastic models line the nearby shelves. And there's a lot of them. Among them, my gaze is naturally drawn toward one plastic model in particular. Gunvarel there on the very edge of the table. Or desk. Right? The first plastic model I ever got. Okay. This was the very first one. First ones, I should say, because they're two different ones. These were the first. I don't think we've heard this music track before. Oh, this is a sad music track. Oh, what? One. How do I want to read this out? A 1/100 master grade model red Zaku. Right next to it stands the Gundam that Misa got. Okay. Zaku was Akiho's first robot figure. The other one was Misa-ne's. But Misa-ne gave it to Akiho?
ねえ、お姉ちゃん。やっぱりうち諦めきれないよ。お姉ちゃんとの約束果たしたいもん。
It's like she wants to keep her promise. It's like, how is she going to do that with the robot club disbanded and the robots set up to be dismantled? Back then, how could I have known that pursuing a dream could be this painful, miserable, and inexcusable? Why does it have to be like this? I mean, it's definitely a hard road. It's like, there's gonna be bumps along the way. I mean, it just makes me think of my my most favorite Robert Frost poem, you know, The Road Less Traveled. Why can't things ever go well? My feelings came welling up in a mixed-up jumble. I grasp my knees and plant my face into them. Oh, the gun build 2 is still laying on the ground. I only have one Tweepo message. What do we got here? Of course, from Gijene. With the release of Kimijima Report number 7, all the Kimijima reports will be copied limitlessly and will spread out into the world. Out to the world. However, the ID, quote-unquote, connected to the reports will not be shared due to debug. We'll monitor and report the situation as it continues to spread. Okay, that's good to know that she's on it. Anything else? Oh, right. From Kurisu. Reading the Kimijima reports reminds me of my old acquaintance. The things he did were very similar, and it makes me dizzy. Of her old acquaintance. I take it she means Okabe. There are others who suffer the same Chunabyo ailment in the world. Thank you for the conspiracy theory. She definitely means Okabe. If I were to comment on it, those reports are missing the detailed parts on how to start a magnetic substorm. Oh, and it's missing the majorly necessary items to expose them. It's like, definitely. We're definitely missing some key information. It's like, what is her profile picture exactly? What is that? Was that like white rice with, or maybe it's ramen? I can't really tell. I want to say that it's white rice though with like egg. I mean, it looks like egg yolk. Just real quick here. Of course, through IRUO, we can see that it's as Gunvarel. I just wanted to see if there was like a geotag for the robot. Nope. I buy 2 bottles of juice and head out onto the runway. It's there that Model 2 rests in the same position it fell in. Akiho stands alone in front of her fallen hero. She has her hand on the robot's shoulder in an almost affectionate way. She stands in silence. From behind, Madam President of the Robot Club sure looks lonely. With the club gone, the 2 giant robots we built are to be disassembled at the hands of contractors. They're supposed to arrive here today to take them away. That's really quick. In truth, the VP told us we couldn't come here. Why? I mean, it's not like the airport is on school grounds, so it's like, why can't we come here exactly? But in what world would we actually obey?
ねえ、カイ。
Yes? As I approach, Akiho speaks to me without turning around.
この子、泣いてるように見えない？
Like, Model 2 is crying? That's an interesting thing to say.
さあ。
左足のすねのパーツがね、ぐにゃってねじれちゃってるの。痛いよ、痛いよって言ってるように見えて。でもね、そんなのうちのただの妄想だって分かってる。
I mean, Akiho's just seeing it as she sees it. It's like seeing it's her heart speaking.
ロボットは意志なんて持ってないし、痛みも感じたりしないもん。
It's like, I know she says that, but yeah, I just think back on some of the movies about robots that do have a will of their own. Like movies like Short Circuit, Chappie. I mean, those are the two that immediately come to mind. I'm sure I'm forgetting a couple of others.
スバルの怪我と一緒になんてできない。
Yeah. Akiho takes her hand off of Model 2 and turns to face me. I understand as soon as I see the expression on her face. Akiho hasn't given up yet.
というわけで、ちょっと遅くなったけど、部長っぽく最後を締めようと思うんで。
Good for you for taking things in stride.
カイ、聞いててくれないかな。
Always, Akiho.
どうぞ。
I shrug and prompt her to continue. Akiho looks up at the sky for a while, as if she needs to think about what she has to say, of what she wants to say. She raises one hand like she's about to take an oath.
中央種子島高校ロボット研究部は本日をもって解散します。
I'm sure this is hard for her to say.
皆様のご愛顧ありがとうございました。
She then respectfully bows. I get the feeling that patronage isn't quite the right word to use in this instance. But whatever, I clap my hands anyway.
で、
It's like ever the supporter. When I question her, Akiho sighs and hardens up.
あとはうちだけで何とかするつもり。
なんとかって？
ロボ部はなくなっちゃったわけだから、個人の趣味ってことで何とかしようかなって。
As a hobby. So, she'll continue to build robots, but just as a hobby. She really hasn't given up at all. I mean, she hasn't, given the opening scene. I had a feeling she still hasn't made her dream come true after all. Yeah. But even then...
それが許されるとでも思ってるわけ？
I mean... Akiho will never give up, so...
許されるわけないと思う。ロボ部の不祥事なんだから、部長のうちが真っ先に責任取るべきなのに。まだ夢がどうとか言ってるなんて許されるわけないよ。スバルはうちのこと恨むかもしれない。
I mean, she doesn't know that for sure.
傷ついてるジュンの心をさらにえぐることになるかもしれない。
Yeah. It's like, I think she's right with that.
きっと教頭先生にはまた怒られるだろうし。スバルのお父さんに知られたら今度こそぶん殴られるかも。
I'm pretty sure he won't hit you, Akiho.
それだけじゃなくて、外野からもいろいろ言われるだろうね。
but we'll know otherwise. It's like, we'll always support Akiho, won't we?
きっと言われるだろうよ。姉さんは神童と呼ばれるくらい優秀だったのに、妹はけしからん。何様のつもりだって感じで。
I mean, Akiho has a lot to live up to, being the younger sister of Senomiya Mizaki. I keep wanting to say Misa-ne. I'm not used to saying her actual name. But, she does have a lot to live up to. And, just being in Misa-ne's shadow has just... I mean, she doesn't act exactly like she lives in Misa-ne's shadow, but she definitely does. Especially with continuing on Misa-ne's legacy in the Robot Club and, continuing to work on Gun Build 1. So that's definitely living in someone else's shadow. Let alone Misa-ne being a prodigy.
例えば、他の生徒の保護者とかさ、警察とか。怪我人が出るような危ないことなんだから、これ以上続けるなって。
Right.
もしかしたら罵声を浴びせられるかもしれない。歩いてるだけで生卵が飛んでくるかもしれない。
I mean, not actual physical eggs, more like metaphorical eggs.
スバル君のお父さんには訴えられるかもしれないね。
Except Subaru's... It was Subaru's decision to sneak out and continue on with a robot, with the Robot Club, and working on the robot. So it's not all on Akiho.
賠償金って話になれば、アキちゃんの両親にも迷惑かける。1号機の失敗の時は、それでもまだ仲間がいたけどさ。協力者だっていたし、ロボ部だってまだ存在してた。でも、今回はわけが違う。味方なんて誰もいないよ。JAXA だって降りた。スポンサーもいない。学校の後ろ盾もない。教頭から圧力がかかるだろうから、当然蒲田のおっちゃんとかドクとかその辺の町工場も協力してくれない。
I want to say with Doc though, he's been working on Gun Build 1 since the start. Since the start of the Robot Club. So, I mean, he's pretty stubborn. So I don't know if Usui would be able to have any sway with him, really.
アキちゃん個人でやってくつもりならお金だってない。仮に万博までに2号機を修理できたとしてもさ、それをアキちゃん一人で東京まで運べるわけ。どう考えても無理だ。続けられるわけがない。それでも諦めないの。
Normally, if I hit Akiho with this much negativity, she'd break. She'd start to at least doubt herself, if nothing else. But she's not going to. But instead,
諦めたくない。
yeah,
これはうちだけの自己中心的なわがままだって分かってる。全然空気読めてないもんね。不謹慎にも程があるもんね。
you're not being a brat, Akiho. Not in my eyes. It's like she has a dream that she wants to fulfill. An impossible dream. It's like we talked about impossible dreams quite a long time back. And, you know, it's... sometimes those impossible dreams can become a reality.
きっとこんなうちの夢なんかには誰もついてきてくれないよ。
Save for Kaito?
それでも自分のやりたいことを強引に押し通して一人で無茶して頑張って。でも結局できませんでしたで終わっちゃうかもしれない。
それでも
Akiho tightly grasps her chest.
うん、それでも前にも言ったでしょ。うちはお姉ちゃんに追いつきたい。それが一番の目標なの。
That's your number one goal. Catching up with Misa-ne. Alright, I feel like that's a really tall order to do that. I mean, I feel like Misa-ne's in a whole, you know, different league than Akiho. It's like, would Akiho be able to catch up with her sister at all?
全部捨ててでもそれを目指すって。
ここまで来たんだから。あと一歩なんだから。これまでいつだってうちはバカでダメダメで発作持ちで褒められるところなんてまるでなかった。
I think otherwise. It's like you're not an idiot, you're not useless. You do get your fast forward attack. There's no way around that. And as far as redeeming qualities, I'd say that her best quality is her optimism. She has so much optimism that it's kind of crazy how much optimism she actually has. I mean, even after all of this, you know, this accident with Subaru, she wants to continue. I mean, Akiho is something else. And she's a go-getter. And there's nothing wrong with being a go-getter. She's always moving forward, which is a good thing.
でもね、カイ、この夢だけはどうしても譲れないの。絶対に途中で終わらせたくないの。
Good grief. Talk about having a thick head. More like... I mean, sure, she may have a little bit of a thick head, but it's more so her heart. It's like she leads her life due to her emotions, her feelings. It's like she doesn't think in particular of what she wants to do. She just lets her heart lead her life.
なるほどね。まったくその執念には恐れ入るよ。
Yes.
でもさ、俺アキちゃんのこと信用してないんだよね。
Oh, come on, Kaito. You gotta have some faith in her.
カイ、
無理だよアキちゃん。
No, it's not.
アキちゃん一人じゃどうにもならない。
I mean, Misa-ne started this on her own, and look where it got her. I mean, she's working for a major company, SK. I mean, she's made a name for herself. I'm sure Akiho can do the same. Just in a different way, though.
そこまではっきり言わないでよ。
Kaito's always blunt.
そりゃ、うちはお姉ちゃんと違って平凡だし、人を引きつけるような魅力だってないよ。
Yeah, you're not Misa-ne, but... Yeah, Akiho just has a different charm.
スバルみたいにロボット工学に優れてるわけでもないし、フラウボーみたいにプログラムができるわけでもないし、ジュンみたいに空手やってたわけでもないし、カイみたいにキルバラが上手なわけでもないよ。
She's trying to find what she's good at. It's like everyone around her is good at something. Akiho's trying to find what she's good at. And she's struggling. At least that's what it seems like she's getting at here. And this is the one thing that she's always on about. Robots. It's like she wants to be good with robots. But she's struggling.
何の取り柄もないって分かってるよ。それでもうちにはうちのどうしても譲れないものがあるんだ。誰に嫌われたっていいもん。これだけは貫き通すって決めたんだもん。
そんなアキちゃんの決断を信用してないって言ってるわけ。
はい。ねえ、どうしてそんなこと。
これまで散々毎日のように俺のこと振り回しといてさ。
Is that really so bad?
この後に及んで相談もなくアキちゃんだけで勝手に決められちゃったら。
秋のことよろしくね。
ミサネーと約束した俺の立場がないでしょうが。
Does Akiho know about that promise at all? I mean, I don't think she does. I mean, it doesn't, and it doesn't seem like she knows. I mean, it's never come up.
ねえ、カイ。カイも反対なの？うちと一緒に来てくれないの？
I sigh, and then
それは俺への頼みと受け取っていいわけ？
I put the 2 bottles of Skull in my hands on the ground. In their place, I pull my phone droid from its bag at my waist.
そういうことならアキちゃんさ。
A challenge in Kill Ballad?
俺と勝負しなよ。
Yeah.
カイ。
勝負だよ勝負。キルバラの。それでアキちゃんが万が一にも俺に勝てたら。
She's not gonna be able to. It's like you're too hard on her.
とことん付き合ってあげるよ。
Unless he lets her win.
そんなに嫌なんだ。そんなに。そっか、そうだよね。ごめんね、うち甘えてたかも。カイだけはいつだってどんな時だってうちの味方でいてくれるって思ってて、本当にごめん。うちの思い上がりだったね。
能書きはいいからさ。
I pay no mind to her and boot up Kill Ballad.
やるの？やらないの？
やっても無駄だよ。勝てるわけないもん。分かっててそんなこと言ってるんでしょ。
If he lets her win, though, I mean, usually he's so brutal with Kill Ballad, but I feel like Kaito is like reading the metaphorical room here, so maybe he'll let her win.
ごちゃごちゃ言わない。俺シンプルなのが好きなんだよね。だからさ、5分だけアキちゃんの本気の全力ってのを見せてよ。
Akiho bites her lip like she's holding back tears. Even then, she still pulls out her phone droid.
そう来なくちゃ。
一試合だけだからね。
Just one. Okay.
わかってるよ。
I know all too well. This one match will decide everything. This will determine how me, Akiho, and the Robot Club move forward. Akipo. Let's see what happens if I run out here. Let her win. Oh, come on. I want to let her win. The game's not going to let me let her win. Come on. Third time's the charm. All right. Well, oh, wait. No! I'm just warming up. Okay, it took three rounds, essentially, to let Akiho win. It's like, actually, I wonder if this is the moment that will give me the bad end or the good end of this chapter. So, okay, so I just let her win. I didn't input anything. Let's see how this plays out for the remainder of this chapter. I'm really curious now. The moment the match ends, Akiho stares vacantly at her phone droid.
勝負あったね。
Whoa, what was that transition? That was weird.
え
You won, Akiho.
今、うちが、勝った
Yes, you did. I let you win.
アキちゃんの勝ち。どうやらもうしばらく俺はアキちゃんに付き合わなくちゃいけないみたいだね。
カイ、どうして。だって、今の、わざと。
そんなことよりさ、アメちゃんある？
He's just gonna brush it aside.
飴
いつものアメちゃん。
ある。
Akiho takes out a piece of space candy from her skirt pocket. Does she always have one on her?
一個だけ。
ありがとう。今度返すよ。
When I go to take it, Akiho holds my hand with the candy. Aww. It's like we're forever tied. Forever tied together. She then leaps into my chest. Aww.
ねえ、カイ。本当に、ついてきてくれる
Of course, Akiho.
うちの夢に、最後まで一緒に、付き合ってくれる
Yes. It's like, I believe in you.
ああ、付き合うよ。
That's the promise I made. I gently embrace her trembling shoulders. All the tension leaves Akiho's once stiff body, as though she's finally relieved.
だから、そろそろ元気を取り戻した方がいいよ。アキちゃん、さっき取り柄は何もないって言ったけど、無駄に前向きで明るいのは十分取り柄でしょ。
Yes. Yes.
それでいくらでも俺を振り回せばいいんだ。
Akiho nods and slowly pulls away from me. She wipes her tears and smiles bashfully.
また、二人だけになっちゃったね
Yeah. Back to just the two of us together.
どっちにしろ、万博には俺たちぐらいしか行けそうになかったんだから、あんまり変わらないさ。
そうかも
Oh. That must be the contractors to come to dismantle Model 2. I hear a truck horn in the distance. A crane vehicle drives onto the airport apron. Are they here to disassemble the robots? They're here a lot sooner than scheduled. Michi was supposed to be around for this, but he's nowhere to be found. Maybe he's with them? The truck stops in front of the hangar. But an unexpected person jumps out of the driver's seat.
Yo!
Hi, Doc. I wasn't expecting you to be here.
ドク
まったく、ガキが下がってんじゃねえぞ。
he saw the two of them kind of like hugging. He saw us. I'm so embarrassed that I feel like my face could catch fire. It's like, take it, Kaito. It's like you made Akiho happy. It's okay to feel embarrassed every now and then. Akiho apparently feels the same way, considering she's bright red and quiet.
それよりどこがうちらのロボットを解体するの？
ああ、そういう発注が来たんでな。
Okay, so the Sui did talk to him, and he, I guess, relented.
その仕事受けたわけ？
ケチくさい仕事だがな。京都のババアがどうしてもってしつこくてな。
I bet. It's like, and that's a perfect way to describe Usui too. An old ninny.
そんな。
だがよ、受けた後で気が変わった。
You changed your mind. Doc's face wrinkles up as he bends his lips into a smile. That big, kind of toothy smile. He has a lot of teeth missing. Is that a smile?
俺の趣味でそこに寝てる2機のロボを直してみようと思うんだがよ。
As part of your hobby. So he's following his heart, just as Akiho is.
どうだ、お前ら俺の趣味に付き合う気はあるか？
What a sly old coot. This was probably his intent from the start.
でもうちらドクに依頼するお金なんて。
Is he doing this out of just out of it kindness?
バッケロー！だからロボ部はダメだっつってんだよ。
なんでうち怒られてるの？
こういうのはな、金じゃねえんだ、金じゃ。
This coming from Doc, that's really saying something. It isn't about the money. It's about integrity, isn't it?
何が大事かわかるか？答えやがれ、ロボ部。
ロマン？
And about our dreams. Let's not forget that.
おお、それよ。
前と言ってること違うじゃん。あんなにがめつかったのに。
言ってることが違う？当然だろう。俺はな、乗り気になった仕事についてはただでもやり遂げる主義なんだよ。
Even for free. Well, thank you, Doc. Thank you. It's like for a second there he had me thinking that he agreed to Usui's order.
プロ失格ではあるがな。
ドクってロックだね。
Through and through.
わかるか？
You're welcome.
で、やるのか？やらねえのか？
He looks at the side of Akiho's face. There is no point in even asking. Akiho nods her head as powerfully as possible.
やる。
おお、いい返事だ。そこの付き添い。お前はどうすんだ？
What's my deal? I mean, Just as you described me, I'm her escort. Still calling me that, eh? I mean, you've always been that way in front of him. So.
俺は昔も今もアキちゃんの付き添いなんで。アキちゃんがやるなら付き添うだけさ。
Always.
素直じゃねえな。
I'd say that was very honest. He punches my upper arm with his bony fist.
こら、お前ら。
Michi!
あ、ミッチーだ。
何やってんだ。先生抜きで話を進めるんじゃない。
Is he on the dream bandwagon as well?
ミッチー、遅い。
Our advisor comes jogging over to us.
おい、何も話してねえだろうな。
Not yet, no.
話したよ。
Well, I guess I just started to.
何？こういう時は子供が出しゃばるんじゃない。
It's not our fault you're just a bit late.
こっちにも立場ってもんがあるんだぞ。
Your position as advisor, right?
悪いけどミッチー、うちらは諦めないから。
あ？何言ってんだ。
He's here to continue Akiho's dream as well. And Doc's dream, for that matter.
うちとカイト、それとドクでもう一度ガンツク2を直すの。それで万博に出るよ。
What's Asui gonna do if she finds out? I do wonder that.
そう決めたの。
諦めな、光彦。ロボ部の頑固さは美咲譲りだからよ。
Michi looks up at the sky with an exasperated expression on his face.
なんだ。じゃあ先生の取り越し苦労か。
What? Nani? What's Michi talking about?
ミッチー？
ドグ、いくら必要なんだよ。
It's like, don't worry about it, Michi.
おい、人を何だと思ってやがる。金でしか動かないと思ったら大間違いだぞ。昔はがめつかったろうが。
Things are different now. This is the same back and forth that Akiho had earlier.
まさかドグ、ただで修理する気か。金は取らねえよ。こいつはロマンの問題だからな。それにしたってロボを東京まで運ぶには費用がいるだろうに。
I mean, it will, yes. I guess Doc will have it covered?
東京でのホテル代なんかもかかるんだぞ。
その辺は考えてなかった。
たくよ。俺。
What are you giving us? Michi reaches into his track jacket and pulls something out. It's a bundle of 10,000 yen bills. How generous.
お金だ。
ちょっとミッチ、犯罪に手でも染めたの？
Not hard way. It's like he somehow got the money. It's like he wouldn't become a criminal just to get that kind of money.
あ、お前ら先生のことを何だと思ってやがる。
I guess Michi is redeeming himself as an advisor. And in my eyes, I'd say he's redeeming himself as a character. Because, you know, throughout this whole game, we haven't really gotten much from Michi. It's like this right here is like has slightly changed my mind about him.
学校から取り返してきたんだよ。
From the school?
取り返してきた？どういうこと？
豆知識だがよ。こいつは正確にはお前らの金だ。
Oh! It's the money from the Robo 1 match, isn't it?
忘れたのか？去年のロボ1で準優勝しただろうが。
Yeah. I kind of forgot about that. It's been so long. I totally forgot. Sam, the 1 million yen we got as prize money was taken by the school to be used for next year's funds. But since the Robot Club has now been disbanded, we have gotten that money back. Yes.
ロボ部はもう消滅したんだから、お前らに返さなきゃまずいだろうよ。
Yeah.
もしかしてミッチーも万博出店を諦めてないの？
I mean, it certainly sounds like it.
ん？おう、お前らを説得する手間が省けてよかったぜ。
It's like we wouldn't throw in the towel that easily. Especially not Akiho.
教頭にバレたらクビになるんじゃないの？
Yeah.
そん時はそん時だ。それにな、ちょうど東京観光をしたいと思ってたところなんだよ。これ、豆な。
It's like everyone's following their heart. It's like, follow your heart, not your head. How is that a pro tip? Thank you, Kaito.
で、この金だがどうすんだ？どこに渡して資金の足しにしてもらうか？
We could do that, yeah.
お願いします、先生。
そんなわけだ。頼むぜ、ドク。
Michi hands the bundle of bills to Doc.
任せな。この金であのブサイクなロボを東京まで運んでやるよ。
Well, look at that. A delinquent old geezer and a delinquent teacher. Who'd have thunk?
さあ、これから忙しくなるぞ。何しろ時間はほとんどねえんだからな。付き添い、お前も今度はちゃんと手伝えよ。
Yeah, of course. Right, Kaito? Right?
へえ、俺はあくまで付き添いだって。操縦はやるけど、それ以外はちょっと。
It's like, Kaito, you gotta pull your own weight here. And not just be the escort.
軟弱なこと言ってんじゃねえ。
Yikes! Stop yelling so much.
たぎってきた。うちは今猛烈にたぎってきたよ。あの人もこう言ってた。
He once said? He. Who is she exactly referring to? Akiho slowly climbs on the Model 2. She then looks at the three of her manservants. I don't know if I would exactly call us manservants.
戦士は生きている限り戦わねばならんのだって。
So, oh, those are her glasses in her hand, right? It's like, I love this CG. Just, I go, yeah, leaping up into the air. Oh, invigorated now.
Aki-chan, パンツ見えるよ。
疾風怒涛の元気一発頑張れる。ああ。
She's not listening. Clearly. I'm just gotta jam along to this music here. Have we heard this track? I can't remember. Well, still, I'm glad she's gotten back some of her usual vigor. We've only got less than a month before we make landfall at Tokyo for the expo. I'm gonna see Misa-ne this time, no matter what. There's a laundry list of things we need to talk about. Very true. Oh, Phase 10, Magnetosphere Transponder. Well, I guess that was technically Akiho's ending, I guess? I mean, we didn't exactly get an Akiho ending there. I mean, we didn't get the end credits, but that seemed to have been like an Akiho ending, quote unquote. Well, I guess I'll stop it there for now. So we'll start up the 10th phase next time. So I hope you all enjoyed watching, and thank you all for watching as well. And if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, like, favorite, and claw that subscribe button to become part of the pack. And as always, everyone, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be.